Hey, hi there. Thank you for joining us today. Today we will move on to our next topic, that is with playing with our Python and Playwright. So for that we would need to install our browser. So this would be a straightforward thing. So head on to your any browser and try to open google.com or any other search engine. Just hit on Python download and click on download Python. When you click on Python download, so you would see that we would be installing on 3.13.2. so this would be the current version but we are installing. It would be on another version what you would be installing at your PC. So hit on to double clicking on this setup. Make sure that you are adding your python.exe to path and you are using the admin privileges. What it will do, it will install path variables. So you can do that manually as well, but yeah, since you are doing in your PC or laptop, it would be easier for you as well. If you want to check what are the environment variables, just type in env in start, click this edit system environment variables, click on then environment variables. You would see that there are some paths already available here. Okay, so there is no Python path, there is a PyCharm path. This is from my previous installation. Just click on OK. Now click on install. Now it will install the Python for you. Basically it does not take too much time. Similarly, head on to your browser, type in google.com or any search engine and search in your PyCharm. Search in exactly community version. Okay, so this is the version with what we will be downloading. So when you are searching in, you would see that there is a link for other versions. So just click on the other versions so that you are not installing accidentally the PyCharm uh, professional version. So we are installing the PyCharm community version. So click on the Windows exe if you are on PC. If you are on Mac, select accordingly. Okay, so once you click on the link, you would be getting the downloaded option. So this is the recently I have downloaded. Just double click on the PyCharm, click on yes. You would be getting the same thing as an installer. Just click on all these options. So basically these are association and another one is path variable which we saw earlier. Click on next, click on install. Meanwhile, we will check the environment variables it has been added to our system. See the path. Okay, Python has been now added. So this is how uh, path variables would be added in here. So these are two path variables just added due to our installation. Click on okay. Similarly, you could check in is it working or not. Just hit on to start, then cmd, then type in Python hyphen version. So you would be greeted with Python 3.1 3.2. So similarly you can check in what the Python installer package has been installed. So hit in pip space in pip hyphen version. So by this you would be getting that the pip version, the package installer has been installed or not. So I have 24.3.1. It may be a different version for you, it won't harm anything. So this has been done. PyCharm will be installed in background. What we could do is just move on to install our Playwright. So what you need to do is type in pip for PC and pip3 for Mac. So I am hitting in pip install Playwright. So what basically does is like it will install Playwright for us. Just hit on enter. Yeah, it doesn't take time. Similarly, type in pip install Pytest. So we are globally installing within our PC, so we will not use our virtual environment within the PyCharm. That is why I'm doing outside the IDE. Now, similarly, Type in Playwright space install. What this does is like this will install a version of Chromium, not Chrome. Chromium is the engine. Then we have WebKit for Safari and similarly for Firefox. So we are installing all the engines to play with. So basically this will take more time. So I will pause the video in between so that the video wouldn't be too long. So with fair amount of internet connectivity, you would be greeted with installing these browsers quickly. So Chromium has been installed and it's moving on to Firefox. Sometimes you would get this socket errors cause multiple people are already downloading this, or it may be due to your latency and speed of internet, depends. So everything has been installed. We can close our CMD right now, and yeah, you would be greeted that your PyCharm has also been installed. So I will reboot my PC right now. We'll wait for it to be rebooted. PC is rebooting now. Okay, we have been greeted that it has been installed. So the next thing what it would be, so we'll move on to create a new project for us. Just double click your PyCharm. So since it is a first time for us, so PyCharm would take a little time. Yeah, we'll select on new project, click on new project, then type in something like, you can keep that as well, Playwright Pytest. And we'll use our custom environment, which is selecting our system install environment. So basically this is for any issues we may face. Currently we are in learning stage, so we will choose that we are using our installed Python environment. Just click on next and it will create it for you. So since it's a first time for you, so there would be multiple things, updating indexes and installing multiple things, so you have to wait until all these things are completed. So everything has been installed, so we can move on to write our scripts. So right click on your directory, click on new, click on Python file. I will write it as test underscore first run, hit on enter. So basically this will create your first run.py. Now type in def. We are defining a function here, so it would be test underscore rist run and enter. So you would see that there are some lines underneath it. So basically what it says that you are one, it would be spell mistake. Second, it would be like you would be using capitals. You need not to use capitals, you should use small. See, everything has gone. Also another thing, if I remove this test, you see that the play button what it was here is not available now. Just type in again test underscore. So again the play button is here. So this came from our PyTest. So basically we could run in small sets of a function, so that we need not to run in all the functions at a time. So this comes in handy when wherein you are writing in larger sets of functions and you want to test a smaller set of functions. There may be a dependency here and there, but if you are calling your in the functions what you are writing written outside, so it would actually make sense. So another thing, you would see that this is strictly written language. So apart from Python where we use semicolons to end the statements. Here we do not tell them that this would end like this. So it is like within a function, if you are trying to write in, so it would be with a tab. See, this is a tab within the function. With what we are writing, it would be within this scope only. If we are declaring outside, like a is equal to 10, and this is outside the scope of this function, and you could see that it is not under this. But when I try to write it within the function, it would be part of this function. So this we will learn more on by basics of Python, and within the advanced as well. So just an overview what I'm trying to give you. So we are trying to write in our function, wherein we will open our browser and head on to a specific site. So here I have already specific site I'm using. So that is on this is the site test automation site, test elements. So I have built this site. It has all the possible combinations you would need to learn in. So this has a drop down, this has radio buttons, this has checkbox, then we have a spin button, then we have a file upload, date picker, and multiple things. But bear in mind, this does not save any data, so this is as fast as it would be. Minimize this and open your PyCharm. Now for running our first test, what we will do, we will call in our Playwright. So for that we will write in with sync underscore Playwright. So we'll mostly use sync. We do not use a sync. So why, I will tell you in later videos. So just hang out with me and try to write in what I'm trying to write in. So we'll create a browser which has p.chromium.launch. So we have basically said that browser we are trying to use Chromium here. Now the next thing would be what we would be creating would be context. So context is nothing but like your viewport and multiple things. This we will talk in later videos as well. So we'll try today, we will just move on to create a simple test script wherein we will be able to open a browser, and that's all. So multiple other things we would write in as well. So but hang on with me, there are many things we would need to learn. Type in new context, and we have to create a page equal to context dot new page. Now we have created a page, and we need to go to a specific page, and after doing anything we will need to close the browser as well. So make sure that you are closing the browser always. So browser.close. Herein what we need to write is page dot go to, this would be an URL here, and what was the URL, this one. Okay, just copy it here, paste it here, and we will click on this play button. Run this test for me. The console will show you whether it has been passed or not. So it's a first time run for us, it will take a little time. Okay, it has been passed, but we didn't see anything, right? Because if you saw my earlier video, so I have told that basically this has a default headless function. So wherein it runs headless, it does not need to open any browser or do anything. It just tries to do that under the hood. So instead of doing headless, we will open the hood like headless equal to false. F would be capital here. Just run it again. This time it will be a little faster. Okay, we saw something that it has run, but we didn't know whether the page has been loaded or not. So what we will do, we will create a time dot sleep. So sleep would be suppose 3 seconds. Within 3 seconds, it would be fine, I guess. So let's run it again. Okay, it has run. Another thing you would have been noticing that whenever I'm trying to write in any uh, libraries I wanted to use. Playwright, PyCharm, what it does for us is like it automatically imports. I wrote in time.sleep, it automatically imported import time. Similarly, for Playwright sync, it automatically imported Playwright sync from Playwright sync.api. This is some intuitive options available within the PyCharm, which helps us in designing, concentrating more on designing the test and codes rather than writing multiple things. Similarly, we have in Eclipse as well, but since it was PyCharm was made at a later point, so this has incorporated multiple things wherein user friendly options would be more in. Now, since we have already opened this site, what we could do, so we could run into fetching the data inside now. So we will just try to fill in some data here. So fill in some data here as in you need to know the exact CSS or XPath in here. So in the next lecture we will deal with more CSS and XPath. So right now I will not detail you and bore you much. If you want to write in CSS or XPath, so click on right click on your element, inspect it. It will highlight it here within the element section. Similarly would be in Chrome. Now hit Control F. You would see a find selector or XPath. Since I know for ID text input, if I write in hash, then this text input, I would have got a result of one only because there is only a one text input. This is a CSS. Similarly for XPath, it would be /, then input, then @type equal to, sorry, not exactly type, I will go with ID again, ID equal to, need to remove the hash. See, I wrote in these things for you. So we can use anything, CSS or XPath. So now page dot locators, what the locator we just downloaded is we copied in. Okay, there are certain elements like where you are using single quotes, you have to use double quotes, or vice versa. Since it was already having single quotes, it had some issues, so use double quotes. Double quote, single quote, it doesn't matter. But when you are using your XPath, so you have to make sure it should be within double quotes only. Yeah, when I was saying I typed in something. Dot fill, so this is generally like you are filling in something there. So what fill, like test input. Okay, what we need to do is next is just type in run. Yeah, it has done that, right? Test input, and it has passed as well. What next thing would be doing? Let's go to page.locator, and here this time we will use CSS. This is the element we want to interact with. This is the name is text input. Paste it here, then hash. Okay, for ID it's hash, and for class it's dot. Paste it here. Okay, if you forgot to put in quotes, you can select this text and just type in single quote or double quote, it doesn't matter, it works. Then dot. Now I will not use fill, there is an option called type. Okay, so it replicates our typing. It types one at a time. Here what we will type, suppose we are giving some password. Okay, see, you might have seen this, that it has underlined it because I have misspelled it, right? Now run this thing. What text? Okay, same thing I have typed in. Wait a second, you might have already caught this where I had done wrong. Right click inspect, it should have been password. It would be hash password. Is it not ID password? Okay, ID is password input. Hash password input. Copy it, paste it here. Try to run it again. Hmm. So this is how you could run in your tests. Now what if we have to interact with other elements? We'll jump onto those as well. Uh, but we'll move on into the next lecture. This has already been a little long video. Thank you for watching today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe my channel so that I will create more and more videos for you. And it would be an factor wherein I would be more interested in creating more videos for you. Thank you. Bye for now.